We're taking a trip to spend the week with my grandma.
Buckle up, Gabby cats. It's time to go.
Here we go!
Hi, Evie Carroll Movie Guide with Stella Carroll. And
Hi, Stella.
I thought I saw someone very special on the other side of the screen.
She loved the movie and she wanted to ask Gabby a question. So what's your question, Stella?
What's your favorite part of being Gabby?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think my favorite part of being Gabby is her positivity and just getting to play with my friends and, you know, show other kids and the Gabby cats how to have fun and think creatively. And I think getting to play with real life cats is also a big plus of being Gabby.
So one of the things I loved about the movie is this relationship between the grandmother and the granddaughter. And I thought, Laila, your character, Gabby, like shows respect for her grandmother. And I just love that. Could both of you kind of talk about that relationship showed in the movie?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, my grandma is someone very special to me. I think all grandmas have just an innate sense of just so much love that they give to their kids, and it's so special. And just me and Gloria we connected really nicely when we first met. It was just a lot of shared culture, especially within, like, you know, the Latin culture of grandmas, and just how we, you know, communicate through dance and food and that love. It's really special. So I think it was a really fun thing that we get to explore in the movie. I think the connection really shined through the screen as well.
Absolutely, and for me, that was the draw to doing the movie. My grandma was my hero. I spent a lot of time with her. She taught me so much. She was fun. She was always laughing and messing around and making life as fun as possible, because our life was tough when we first came to the United States. And then now I have passed on that relationship with my grandson, and we constantly play. We have a really special relationship. We love hanging out with each other, and we love the same things. We have the same sense of humor. We like watching the same movies. We love escape rooms. So I thought, what a beautiful thing to celebrate that relationship in this movie.
I love that. I have a lot of commonalities with that because my mother was from Argentina and came to the States, and she loved playing with Stella and the kids, and I love that kind of concept of playing. And the biggest thing for me as a mother is, you know, the biggest joy is playing with my children. Why do you think that's like such an important thing right now, you know, with the heaviness of the world and everything?
Absolutely. Those are memories they're going to take with them, because my favorite memories of my mom was her really just playing. You know, they see us as this big, you know, the adult and the parent, and when you get down on their level and you actually just play as another kid, that's something that will be with them forever.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a favorite toy growing up that, you know, doing this movie kind of reminded you of how you played with?
Well, I think, you know, I got to play with my two older siblings. We were always just like creating and coming up with new ways to use toys. So like I would have my dolls or my little Beanie Boos, and we would build houses for them out of Legos. And Legos were a big thing with us, Legos and Lincoln Logs, and we would just be able to create. We would take like the box and like it'd be like, oh, make this car out of it, and we'd be like, yeah, no, we're gonna do this instead. And using different sets and building entire worlds, it was a lot of fun. We would just make up games as well, like just all the time, just playing. And yeah, so I think Legos were a big thing though, just getting to, you know, really explore imagination and build.
I love the Lincoln Logs, but honestly my favorite was my baby doll, because I wanted to be a mom. I think I'm very maternal. That's my number one role in life. And there was nothing I love more than changing the baby, feeding the baby. I'd take her with me everywhere. And that, I guess I was pouring out all my feelings of love towards this baby doll. And for my daughter, it was the same. We traveled the world when I was on tour with two babies, Cake and Jared, and all the stuff that came with them. The strollers, the little suitcase for them with all their clothes, and I played with her. So that maternal side, it really always drew me.
I love that, and I agree. My favorite role is being a mother, and so being able to take my children to this movie was just next level for me. It was so beautiful because this is what I do as my work, but then this opportunity was awesome. So seeing it through their eyes and seeing the joy that they had just going to the movies and experiencing it. So we really appreciate it. We love the movie. Stella, you want to tell me?
So glad you guys had fun.
Say bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, Stella.
Thank you for the great questions.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And if you want more content like this, head over to movieguide.org. Movieguide is a nonprofit organization, and we are supported every day by viewers like you.